monthly March 3-3 portal reading. We start with Libra. I hope some Libra is here to tune in. This is a little sacred space for you. And let's get started. I have pre-selected certain cards. If your reading has not come yet with your sign, there is a YouTube short existing. You can go to look a little preview what's coming, but now we start with Libra. So today I'm gonna do this blood moon related tarot spread that I've created myself. Under the blood moon, what truth have you witnessed and how has it changed you? This is a witness related tarot spread, but first we start with these cards. You got immediately this kind of beautiful 31 divine love. Talking about love, you have throat chakra. It talks about that the truth has to be said and communicated, and you should not be a silent child. You should have a voice, express it. You got this Lisa Larker deck for your reading. You have a light message, I'm grateful. Remember in March, grateful everything you got. And let's start with archetype. This unknown archetype now, showing more what kind of things we are witnessing here. So Libra collective, sun, moon, rising. This is for you. Yes. We have to talk about the death, Thanatos. Interesting. There is actually in this divine love, there is just these circles in this window. It's almost like there could be this spider web too, but life and death. The reality of our life. We got life and we got death. This is like a limits of our life. But the death is here to be talked about. Whatever it means, maybe I have to put also on the table a symbol for this time, this limited. So let's put this here. Are you filling your life with love or with hate? Choice is yours. And then we see another shadow. Let's get a little dark here, but there's beautiful divine love and then this death. Powerful forces, this is like initiation power. So I'm gonna show you now the crime and shadow deck using this deck. What is the little darkness in March for Libra? You should be aware. Wow, this is exactly the blood moon card. We are having a blood moon reading and we got now blood moon. This is marked this 10 of swords, also like a death. Blood moon. Interesting, this now connects this even. So shadow peak. This is a shadow peak moment. Dark night. Betrayal, stolen trust, evidence and tools and knife in the back and a pain body reacts. Should not talk about the Charlie Kirk, but he was born as Libra somehow, maybe. Some justice is coming. Let me see what is the shadow aspect you're reading. This bottom of the deck is indeed justice. Here is 8, but usually it's 8 house is also connected to that, but this is this kind of cat top of a box. Pandora box. But this is shadow aspect of reading. We are getting dark Libra. Something dark has to be, but still you should be grateful. Here is somebody. Juliana, say hi. Yes, this is a Libra reading. Next one will be Scorpio and still Sagittarius. So I am allowing everybody to comment here, like a co-creating. If you want to comment this reading, things you notice, you can say, but also when you're Libra or Scorpio or Sagittarius, you can ask a free question. But first I do this general Libra reading, and then if If you're Libra, welcome to ask a question. Now let's see a little astrological aspect, what Libra should be paying attention in March. First house, this is March indeed, start Aries season. First house, spiritual, who you are, mental, your desires, physical, your actions. Interesting, these masks are also here. Showing like what is the persona, who you are. It's highlighted. First house, I am energy. Who you are and who you are not. You should voice that clearly. Interesting, this blood moon is mentioned. Even this is rarely happening. But it's exactly now this is a blood moon reading and you got this. Wow. Okay, let's start to do this witness reading. I'm going to read this advice card a bit later. So now witness could be observer. The observer seeing the patterns, survivor carrying the aftershock, or confessor who can't hold the truth anymore. What we are having here is this confessor because he's wanting to speak, or observer. I think it's like a confessor here. Anyway, now let's see event that you witnessed. And mirage, what obscured the truth. What is this schemy thing? And then shadow, how it changed you. There's two. And revelation, what the blood moon exposes now. And there's exactly the blood moon card. What is exposed? Let's see. Wow, hangman comes here. Event, what you attend. So this makes me really think about the Charlotte set, but okay. Hangman is somebody who is alchemist, who is hanging like a 9-month even upside down, to have another perspective, is willing to see the things from another perspective. So strongly this reading is coming a death. Sometimes in my reading comes dead people. So who knows, the Charlie Kirk gonna speak. It's here. In the blood moon, shadow peak, and we're talking about the dead. Yes, cool cards. But this is really rarely, because I made this crime and shadow deck, but still now it's the blood moon reading and I got this card. Wow, I'm talking about the death of Charlie Kirk, really. Oh my god. Something is here to talk about the death, definitely. It's like an event that you witnessed. The dead head, dead skeleton. But it could be also something that was like upside down. Things were like, you needed to see another perspective. There is a truth, indeed, that needs to be spoken. That is now buried with this death. Then, mirage, what obscured the truth. Ooh, we have high priestess. Wow. The witch's cat. Interesting cards, very powerful cards. So we start with the 12 hangman, and then we get the 2 high priestess. Obscure the truth. Usually this is positive, like inner guidance, like this kind of higher guidance with a bit like a witchy woman. But what is here? Is here. Just cat. Cats, any animal are like a spirit animal, able to kind of like somebody's giving is able to shapeshift. So if this would be the power animal of like let's say Charlie Kirk is a crow, like speaking the truth, going to the underworld and upper world, anywhere. But this cat is another species. There is another kind of magic going on with this black cat. It's almost like sometimes, I mean, black cats are really a good omen for many witches. Cats are predators. So cats are really calm because they're able to calm the person. Because they're predators. The predators are always calm. But this predator energy is here, bird and a cat. Some predator. has obscured the truth. Is this the wife? Erika Kirk. Okay, let's go through. Cat in a house. Okay. Then we have 2 cards for the shadow, how it changed you. Wow. 3 of Swords. So there is a huge pain here. Thank you for donating. Who is this new person? Subscribe if you are new here, because I'm a very not known tarot reader, but I do it in my own style. Thank you. All these donations helps me to get my first paycheck, because I have never even got money yet from YouTube so far. I've been doing this 4 years, but anyway, let's continue. So we have here showing now under the blood moon a shadow and how it's changed you. The shadow definitely stab in the heart. There is like a huge pain, painful like stab in a stab. But then there is the Chariot together with it. This is like a hero archetype, unicorn. It's almost like you became a unicorn. Interesting, we are talking about here a Libra, and I mentioned Charlie Kirk could be like a now dead Libra, because there is like a this Thanatos and Blood Moon and all this stuff in the back card here. But being like a unicorn, that's amazing thing, because healers usually indeed becomes healers when they are wounded. So maybe you, Libra, also you have wounded in this, whatever story is for you. Maybe it's not so traumatic as this Charlie Kirk getting bullet in the neck, but here you had to reflect a lot from the different perspective what has happened to you. And this even magical cat, it is a predator. There is some kind of predator energy here that you have to deal with. This indeed look a little bit not the most, even his high priestess, it looks a little bit like a secretive. Maybe the secrets are the one that can kill a person. The secrets are toxic sometimes, and you have to hold on to secrets. This is not talking about the truth, and because secrets can become a lie. So high priestess energy is, of course, you are able to guard the big secrets, but it can become toxic if it's like too long. The compost is getting toxic there a little bit. But this is now the healer has come out of it. It's kind of unicorn, like transforming the energy to this kind of very big drive to whatever it is. We're gonna verify whatever is this unicorn here, but this is not anymore a sword. This is like a some kind of divine power, because this is divine love is even in the table. So I think the unicorn is always like some kind of love, rainbow and unicorn. So it's from the pain, it opened this kind of gateway to experience divine love, possibly. Many people maybe had to feel this sacrifice of a person. Like whatever is in your life is sacrifice, but it is being like it's like a rising some awareness. Interesting. Okay, now we have the blood moon card revelation. What the blood moon exposes now. Okay, 3 of Cups. So friendships. So what friends you have had, or Charlie Kirk had, the connections to other people, the emotional connections to other people are coming to a light now in the blood moon. Yes, and this can be very emotional indeed, the death too, but like, who are the friends, who you are and who are the friends? This is highlighted. Interesting. Yes, ethereal. No, yes, this, how are you? Yes, I'm fine. This, yes, next is Scorpio. This is now Libra. We went even to Charlie Kirk a little bit, because I start to see this death card here. I was like, oh my God, this is talking about him. Hangman. Shadow peak. Anyway, blood moon is a kind of mystical period of lunar eclipse, and the whole moon turns now in the 3rd of March red. It's called blood moon. Is also called a warm moon. So warm moon is of course connected to ground, the people who are buried there. So maybe the worms have something to say. I'm gonna verify immediately before I go to this one. I'm gonna verify with this much more upbeat cards. Let's look with this kind of kitty cards. What we have here, the second cards. So this event witnessed. What is that? Ooh. Eight of Swords and King of Swords. So somebody indeed, like a Charlie Kirk, somebody is able to speak like exactly Libra King, Air sign King, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, all could be Air sign King. And then this Eight of Swords. Being trapped, being captured in a kind of witch's ring, being there like a vicious circle. Anyway, in this, I was in the other reading having these cards actually, and I was explaining this can be like Excalibur, like you can rise above this situation. There is this kind of black and white truths, really extreme, really Libra style, black and white things. They're really extreme. Things should be united. Indeed, the opposite of the Thanatos is truth, Aletheia. So maybe I read now that card. There is this. These two cards are connected. We read about the deck now. It comes, Aletheia is showing here. It's really this. For your March, things are in the compost. What we talk about? We have to mix the compost a little bit, and the spider has something to say about death. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an eternal response to the gift of birth, witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wing, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This is talking about that kind of thing that you're learning from this shadow, how it changed you. This exact sentence here. We have touched the cusp of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually with more compassion and wisdom to share. So that is kind of gift what you get from this dark experience. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld. Yes, this is clearly showing some kind of initiation to the underworld. Under the blood moon. Wow. I'm giving it to you now. Here. When light, this Thanatos is also grieving, mourning, bearing witness to all that is, and dark, fear or insensitivity to old age, illness, the dying. And there are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. Maybe you are even dealing with the doctor, nursing, things like that. Helping somebody. Wow. This is you are rising just with the compassion. You had to have this kind of deep experience. Maybe I verify a little bit more. What is this unicorn? More. Show me how the shadow have changed you. You became this kind of healing unicorn. And Five of Swords. There is still this feeling of like a pirate ship. It's like somebody is like there's injustice in the world. Somebody is on this. In this world causing havoc as a pirate. Like there are some people who are not respecting the rules. There's something like that, like a feeling of injustice within this heartbreak. Pirates are taking over. Okay. What else? Show me a little bit, like I was saying, this could be like a sneaky woman in if it's a Charlie Kirk in the life, but let me see. What is this High Priestess is usually like even a tarot reader, so I wouldn't like to say it's bad. But maybe it's a bit secretive. What was that kind of illusion here? Ooh, Ten of Swords again. Oh my god. I'm constantly thinking of Charlie Kirk. Like I have other Libras looking, but excuses, but I actually started really thinking about this case, and now we get these cards continually. Yes, one is, hello sister, can I ask a question? Yes, soon. But really, this is the dark night of the soul. Whatever Libra you have had now going on in 2025 or the beginning of this year. And of course, if there is coming knives, you are like in this kind of not Ferris wheel, but you are like in this kind of like a wheel of fortune where everybody's just hitting you with a knife in the circus. Yes, you are in the circus and you just get hit and hit and hit. How can you like stay positive? It's just like going around and around, and it's a new round, and again there is like a being a target. It's like this indeed, this cat is here. The black cat is here. This has been a journey of sufferance. It's not good. Same card keeps repeating. Here, Eight of Swords is also a sufferance card, and here is the pirates taking over. Okay. The positive thing was now the revelation. What the blood moon exposes now is the friends. Okay, are the friends good? Three of Wands. This is foresight. People are like a fishing. So it's no people. There is a cat with a mouse fishing, but it's just taking it easy to build this kind of peaceful relationship. Like you don't have to even speak. You can just be side by side fishing. And the other person is there. You should have this kind of safe space. But water is usually emotion, so you could indeed get a bit deeper level of like emotions. Air signs, it's good to be grounded, like this person here also is laying on the ground. It's good to walk in the nature, bare feet, do anything like it's grounding. And I think sometimes I'm air sign too, but Gemini, but it can be very awkward that if you are really getting this kind of emotional space. Maybe here, this is not about water card, but this is how to make deep connections with others. Maybe it with passion, because this is 3 and this is 3-2, and now we have a 3-3 portal. So there is this kind of like the passions, the common interest, what you do with the friends. You go to fish, doesn't need to be you are drinking with them, but like there is this thing that you do with the friends. It connects to you, and that under the blood moon now, you should connect with a common interest. This is like seeing the same vision, having the same emotional compatibility. Yes, there's this 3-3 is coming. Connecting to other people and seeing the bigger picture. Yes. Okay, but this is really this 3-3 portal also. Stay. Let me read now the Divine Love card. This is your holy advice, Libra. We're going a bit dark spaces here, but my point is indeed to heal. And beautifully, this unicorn is facing all this darkness. It's not afraid. And I'm grateful. It's a beautiful way to stay abundant, whatever you have experienced. So Divine Love for Libra. The rose is a well-known symbol of unconditional love and healing. Again, the healing comes. The roses are like here. Rose quartz amplifies love, compassion, and kindness. That's a zone. We are humans who carry within us the light of the divine, and as such, we are capable of expressing that love even when circumstances make it difficult. Yes, there are a lot of circumstances making it difficult, like, oh my God, you need really this divine light and love. So it is easier to slip into love and compassion when you experience it yourself. Open yourself up to divine love, make a commitment to it, bind yourself to it, tie a ribbon around your wrist to remind you of your divine marriage. Yes, kind of staying committed to the good. The little bird is really like a soul bird coming to bring you the ribbon. Wow, remember, it's like, remember me, I'm your soul bird, I never left. Oh wow, this is so good. Remember this kind of soulful divine love in March. Spring comes and roses start to bloom, and it's like, oh wow. Okay, now I want to give you something extra. I want to give you, because there's so much spooky energy here, direct message from somebody who wants to Libra spirit, whatever little bird you want to give us a message from the love cards, because we had all this love. So indeed, the marriage comes back. Commitment, twin flame union, quality time, meeting the one, reunion time together, divine marriage and oneness. So if this little bird would come now, would just talk about how important it is to commit to something, put the divine ribbon on your hand, then there is this heart underneath the ground. Grounding, talking about just how important the grounding is for the air signs, is coming here again. Real you, soul mission, integrating souls, roots, origin, truth, deep ancestor wisdom, allow to feel from within, starseed, even grounding higher vibration stabilities. Really seeking for this kind of grounded being. This is also what's on the ground, this woman. And one more message for Libra is chaos. Okay, this is showing a little bit this energy. Spirit sees chaos, bullets in the air. Will it be frost? Will it be rain? Will it be bullets through the vein? I come back to life. Guns and roses, soft versus hard, hard weapon, sweet rose, trigger warning. Okay, again, Spirit want to show that there is this bullet here. Really, this is really something about the Charleville. I think maybe there come more information about the bullet that killed even him. I don't know, but it's really, this chaos has come with the bullet. There were bullets in your life. And then the rose is again here. Sweet rose. Okay, this was a hard reading. Let's go to the Scorpio reading. So, is there somebody, Scorpio still? I'm gonna clean all this away. But I love to, when I see a little bit like a spooky ghost energy around, I want to give the voice to that ghost. So it's if it was Charlie Kirk now, he has spoken. But it is usually these are the love messages from the person you love. Love you. There are all kind of messages from many years collected in that box. Any kind of feelings. So next is Scorpio. Yes, let's put this away. So many cards always. It gets a little bit messy, but I do want to give you a lot for, I do this once a month, this kind of live, and meaning of the live comments is that you can co-create with me. You can say something what you think and what you see here. And also, of course, you can ask a question also if you are now Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Next is Scorpio. Is there somebody asking a question before that? Before I go there? I don't see anything. I thank everybody giving me little donations so I could finally get a paycheck from YouTube. Be nice. So here is Scorpio, moving to Scorpio energy. And I'm committed. And this was the same deck. I got the same deck actually. Let's see, bottom of the deck for you is indeed Devil immediately. Interesting. It's getting dark here. Dark readings today. Something devilish. Okay. Here, let's start by seeing this. You have the 13 awareness. So this will be advice card. Nice. This reading is about blood moon. This moonlight Venus. I'm going to show you the archetype, what is coming for you, Scorpio. Is there any Scorpio in the house? Say if you're here, Scorpio, or you have a Scorpio placement. Sometimes we also have that. I have Scorpio placement somewhere, but I don't remember now which was it again. I definitely have Venus in Cancer, but what was my Scorpio placement? I have also somewhere some deep Pluto aspect. Okay. So this is now Scorpio. The temple, wow. Beautiful. Praying energy. It's a different energy than Libra. Then we get this little crime and shadow. This can be any kind of shadow for now for March. The temple for you is something. Scorpio. Ooh, detective with open mind. The high priestess intuitive guide. So the Joker card in this deck is to have like this kind of intuitive guide to find the truth with the intuition. Like if there would be in the crime scene a psychic, the psychic would find the solutions. But that happens with the open mind. Say open-minded. It's not bad at all. Open-minded about your possibilities now in March. Then let's see what astrology card is coming for Scorpio. Oh, 12th house. I think was this which sign had it? Spiritual seeking, oneness with all there is. Like this praying. Mental philanthropy and physical, keep your involvement hidden. With hiding things. Similar colors actually. Interesting. A little bit similar colors. So now I'm starting to do this spread. We are having under the blood moon, that is now 3rd of March. What truth have you witnessed and how has it changed you? The witness types could be observer, seeing the pattern, survivor, carrying the aftershock, or confessor who can't hold the truth anymore. Libra had a bit this confessor style. Let me see what is coming for you. Now we see the event that you have witnessed. Scorpio. Let's talk about darkness. See it immediately. Okay, it's all about things in life, not any major arcana card. But this is 10 of Cups. This is like a marriage, this commitment. Interesting is underneath this committed card. So something about commitment is really highlighted. And then we have also 7 of Pentacles. So money, how much you have earned. You're committed to something and you got money with it. This is highlighted now. What would be that witnessing type? I think it's just observing, seeing the patterns, how much you got money, how much you have committed to something. It gives you a result. Usually the results show if you had like a good beliefs about what you're able to do. So it's like a 7 pentacle. Pentacle is like a year energy, so it could be like a 7 years it took to do this, but it can be a long process even. Commitment could be also this whole abundance happens in your relationships. Anyway, let's see. Mirage, what obscured the truth. So now a little darkness. There's another one, 9 of Cups. We are getting back to this kind of emotional wish fulfillment. What is this wish you made? This is like I think you're really emotionally. You're a water sign, of course. You want to have like all the cups in the world. You want to be like a well satisfied emotionally. It's a value, but this has been maybe too much emotions then. It's kind of confusing. It's like cups overflowing. A lot of abundance here. Of emotional fulfillment. Shadow, how it changed you. Get so much this kind of 10 cards, a lot of money. Again, the same pairing. So emotion and money. Interesting. Story repeat. 10, 7, 9, 10. How it changed you. This is like a legacy. This is like getting a lot of money. How has this money changed you? How you deal with the money, because this is almost like you're just getting richer. It's like you have a big commitment here. This is like a less commitment, and you get even more money. It's almost like you get easier money now. It's strange about the shadow. It's all about how much you earn. Maybe you're really focused to this. Okay, revelation, what the blood moon exposes now. Ace of Cups, true love. It's like one cup. The biggest cup of all. Like if these are all like a cups, yes. This is the Graal. This is really the true love. So the true love is showing what the true love is. So something like a one big commitment. If these are all kind of commitments, this is like a one big. Interesting. Oh well, really Twin Peaks vibes. Okay, maybe I start reading these cards, because these are really like let's say the Temple for Scorpio. And yes, anybody who wonders, they can ask questions. If you are Scorpio, Libra or Sagittarius, this is a moment for you to ask a question. I have prepared 1 hour to do this reading, and then I have another one, but if it takes longer, I will stay longer. So I'm really, once in a month, I'm doing this kind of big effort. And it's now special blood moon time. You see, the temple is a place. Temple, where are you? I like to give you this text because you get a little bit more. So this one is the sanctuary, the shrine, the altar. When we think of the temple, we often envision an architectural structure in a far-off land. We are quick to distance ourselves from the sacred, assuming we must expend much effort in order to arrive there. Yet the temple is universal and omnipresent energy, accessible in the highest and lowest, richest and poorest of places. Visiting the temple might be as simple as stepping into the tapped light of the forest, slowly and sensuously kissing a lover, or closing your eyes to travel inward. This card is a call to re-examine what you pay homage to and what you reject. What do you spend your time worshipping? Your phone, money, material goods? Or what barriers do you draw between yourself and the sacred? Perhaps there is room on your altar for something new, something surprising. Offer it to the heavens. And when light, reverence for all, life as sanctuary, and when dark, idolatry, cults, strict spirituality. Though indeed a temple travels with you, this card is interwoven with the pilgrim archetype. If you've been longing for a spiritual journey, book your tickets. Wow, it's asking you to be, maybe there's so much this kind of money making that now in the blood moon is really coming this kind of more, what is actually this kind of divine love that was mentioned already in a Libra reading? What is that divine love, and could you give yourself a chance to experience that? It's like a priceless. And the ancient yogis saw the body itself as a temple, every function and feature of it as an expression of divinity. Build a shrine with found materials, don't spend any money, only time. This wisdom is here. I put it in the Libra reading, like, how do you feel your time? It's like time is very precious too. It's so valuable. Maybe same message is valuable for you too. Okay, awareness now. For Scorpio, it's nice how you have totally different energy than Libra. Mugwort aids dream work and develops, integrates and controls psychic abilities. This is really like a plant that grows like everywhere, but some people are allergic to it. So yes, you can like smoke it, and you can like incense, burn it, and so on. But be careful; it can be also like a highly allergizing. Then Moonstone enhances extraordinary awareness. There are whole worlds that are unseen by ordinary awareness. You have the capacity for extraordinary awareness. Really, this kind of owl senses are highlighted now. Night owl. So you have the capacity to extraordinary awareness. Work on developing your psychic skills and pay close attention to your dreams. Things are not always as they seem, and you will need all your senses, physical and metaphysical, in order to move forward. Affirmation for Scorpio. I pay attention to the whole world, the seen and the unseen. I look below appearances and see the truth beneath. I continually strengthen my seeing skills. Always really see in the dark. There's something about that now coming for you. But also seeing the light, like this temple, like some sacred. Developing this kind of connection more with your this kind of sacred rituals. Not just, this is really like a money making, like ordinary life. These are ordinary life cards. Then highlighted this Ace of Cups. Yes. Let me see, what would I verify? I like these kitty cards. Where do I put them? I'm gonna give you the classic tarot cards. Okay. Let me verify now for Scorpio this. Revelation, what the blood moon exposes now. Queen of Wands. Sexy queen. Cat lady. It's like, this can be a positive, intuitive, risk-taking queen, but like have this kind of fire element in you. This is a fire horse here. So maybe it's time to think about that fire element also, not just this pentacle and cups, but like how much you can like attend to the fire, like something. Temple is also with the candles or something, like there is this kind of active, thriving, this kind of glowing, shining part of you that wanna like a shine it light. Kind of like when the light increases, it's asks you to be much more in the spotlight somehow. Anything else? What is that here? Okay, this is also victory. Also Wand. It's a good time this March for you. You are really like on a high horse. You are like a noticed. Maybe you have to be aware of all this, what's happening around you, because you are really like in spotlight. Anything else? The event that is related to this 10 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. What is that? Okay, that's King of Swords. That is like air sign king. Somebody who is mastering the words, swords, like a Libra or Aquarius or Gemini. Speaker. Could be you too. You're witnessing some speaker. It's really being in the power. It's all about being in the power now. Having good speech, taking care of the kingdom. The Mirage. But the Mirage is really like, if the 9 of Cups and this came here, this is feeling trapped. This is a victim card. So I don't know how it's related to your wishes, but like this is something that when the positive would be mother, the negative archetype is then a victim, and it's related to root chakra, that if your root chakra is not well, you're not feeling safe, and you are like feeling limited, you cannot move. So that has been this kind of feeling like you can't, even you have all these wishes, all this even money coming in, you are like trapped. And this was maybe another one. The Ten of Pentacles was the shadow, how it changed you. This is like the money. What is Five of Swords. To walk away from something. Something is a place where you cannot like deal, or you cannot do business with some people. There is something like you have to recognize when you are not you should not like have certain beliefs about, like the bad beliefs are here and here. Sometimes they can be like vicious for you. You feel like you have not right people around you, but this has been now the issue, but you are getting on the better side, definitely. Okay, Scorpio, I think I leave your reading here. This looks positive. Bottom of the deck is now the Wheel of Fortune. It's also saying this kind of expansive energy. So and this is actually, it is the Jupiter in Gemini, so the problems are just increasing. While this talks about like a Jupiter energy, now Jupiter is Cancer, is all about like a home and family this year, current energy. But if you will be increasing your problems, it looks like this. You're just focusing on the problems and not the solutions. So it could be a mindset here too. You have to walk away to the bad mindset and stay positive. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna clean this now, and we're gonna get the Sagittarius. It's kind of long reading already. Is anybody saying anything? Higher with the fire. Somebody's saying, yeah, oh, fire. Yes, the fire is good. To have a little light in the life. There's something like, there's been a little bit darkness, like the seasons. It's been maybe too dark, and you need a little bit like a sunlight. Could be even talking about you need to go to some sunny location where is more sun. That was there. Okay, let's get this table ready for Sagittarius. Is there any interested Sagittarius listening? So we have a different card energy now for Sagittarius. We have a third eye chakra energy. Pre-selected this if you want to see already preview what's coming from the last signs. I have taken them. And you have such a long name, I take these pieces already. Sagittarius, can I say it correctly? Tarius. It's so long. Maybe we even change the candle. The candle is, I don't know. Oh yes, let's change the candle. Let's take these are chakra candles, so we get the third eye. Correct. This way now. I have one Sagittarius friend who is very musical. So I wanted to bring this to the table to encourage my friend to stay more musical. Boop, 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 boop. Can you see? Now we get the light here. Yes. Time to change the candle. A little bit different energy in the house. We have here, I'm fun and funny. Remember how much you have this in you, Sagittarius. You can make jokes or you can use humor. Usually when we are enjoying what we do, it's better result also. So it's good to have fun with what you're doing. And rabbit is here. This is your 29 nurture advice card. So playing music here. And then third eye. Okay, let's start. This is now welcome, Sagittarius. I hope everything is going well. You can hear me well. Somebody's saying, Ayman 99, how are you? And hi, yes. I'm a little bit getting tired, but I have still one more video after this video, but I want to give my best, so I sometimes have a little break. And Ayman 99 asks, can I ask a question, please? Are you Libra, Scorpio, or Sagittarius? Because this is a time slot for that. And otherwise, I now put everything of the Sagittarius on the table. So, are you Sagittarius or any of these other signs? Just answer me fast before I start. Because this is now very, very much ready to any Sagittarius here. Want to see. Okay, I start taking these archetype cards now for Sagittarius. If you put a question after this reading, yes, I can take. But it would be better that the person who asks a question is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. It would be like related. So I have to feel this more. Always take the cards feeling them. I have this style. Trust my hands. Ooh, the Lover. Wow, we start well. Amazing. You have really a beautiful swan here. Swans are very devoted. Wow, amazing. What a beautiful Lover card immediately. Starts well. It's good we change the candle. There was like a death energy in the Libra and dark moon in the Scorpio, but now we are in this like a Swan Lake feelings. And this is your darkness still. I'm going to show that. Oh, there is an ancestral pattern. The loss, grief, sadness, X-Files, and the bloodline echo. So pay attention that this emotional depthness, that is a very good thing to be empath, could be inherited. You inherited this very caring heart, but that make you sad and feeling loss and have this kind of sad feelings that can also block you. But to understand that it didn't start with you, it could have been indeed you have inherited this kind of empath style. But maybe it comes more clear in this reading. It's beautiful to anyway to have this kind of feelings. It's deep feelings when you are able to. I feel the sadness in my case is superpower because it used to block me, but when I understood that it was part of my shadow, my actually then the light is the ultimate joy. So it's almost like showing here. Like maybe you are like very happy when you are like able to be this lover. But then when it's going like a darker, then you are like a sad lover. This could be also just interpreting here. You can be a beautiful lover if that is in the light. Okay, let's take then the astrology card. This is now Sagittarius. What Sagittarius need to know under the blood moon? Ooh, Sagittarius card. Amazing. You get your own card. Sagittarius need to know Sagittarius power. So spiritual, your highest ideals. Mental, the rules of physical, get it out to the world. And so how to be Sagittarius. Don't forget that you are one. Wow, spirit one highlighted here. And the Sagittarius reading. Nice. Here and here. And the Sagittarius is shooting the swan. active fire energy is here also. Okay, let's start now this witness. This is a under blood moon. What truth have you witnessed, and how has it changed you? You could become like witness, being observer, seeing the patterns, survivor, carrying the aftershock. Like kind of the aftershock could be even this kind of sadness, and confessor who can't hide the truth anymore. I have a feeling there is something maybe about the survivor. There's this kind of archer and everything. But now event that what you witnessed, Sagittarius. Mirage that obscure the truth. Shadow, how it changed you. And revelation what the blood moon exposes, and now. Ooh, the world. Something is happening in the world. I mean, I know that like yesterday started this kind of war. It's always wars in our world, but there is something like a really like a bombing and all, everything going in the Middle East. So I don't know what is that now in this period that you are witnessing this world. Something in the news or something. It's of course a graduation moment usually that something is completed, cycle is completed. Somebody's totally in their self, like they are actualized. They know who they are. Could be that too, that you really are in these beautiful powers. This lover card is really this kind of beautiful active power that shows also here. But you have like a world. The world is your oyster. It's kind of like that. Maybe you are even like one of my friend is a musician. Maybe this means that you are actively now witnessing that you are stepping to the spotlight. You want to be there, seen, not hiding. Be that too. And then mirrors that obscure the truth, some difficulty. Ooh, they're not bad. So there is really this suffering. So if there was this sadness on the table, a little darkness for March, you have been having some dark night of the soul. There is really some kind of worries. And like the one card here showed in the Libra reading was about dinosaur was connected even to shadow peak and the blood moon, like this kind of very shadowy moment in your life. So that has obscured the truth. Your personal suffering is coloring the emotions or the beliefs, even what you believe is true, is coloring the experience. Usually the result shows what the beliefs were. So if you get the bad results, you feel like really like a slap in the back. It can also be that you have started to believe in bad truths. Or there is something that is not truthful in the life too. Okay. And it's really bothering. You are really feeling like empathy. You're really feeling all this chaos in the world. If there's missiles are flying, whatever, you are really feeling it. Okay, then shadow, how it changed you. So this shadow, how it changed you. Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful compassion that is rising from this wounds. Wow, true love. You're able to feel very, very deeply and be this lover. The lover comes again here. You have accessed your heart. Often we do open the heart chakra with pain. So it is, in your case, looks like all this just made you appreciate more this kind of divine love. Wow. Then now revelation, the blood moon exposes. Now, wow, this is totally your card. Wow, this is amazing to see this. King of Wands coming for the fire sign Sagittarius. Artistic mastery, being in this kind of like a artist, art director throne, you should understand that even the Sagittarius card came on the table before. This is the second time. This is a high peak for you to be in your power. Whatever is this sadness still lurking around here, a bit like this devil would be a little bit like a bit sad devil. It's still consider this as a power. You're empath, powerful empath. And Sagittarius many times connected also to wounded healer. So that could also be you are turning the darkness to light. You have the fire on. You are not. It's not spent. You have your fire sign. The fire is good. This is artistic also. The lovers here also. Wow, amazing. Which one we read first? Maybe the lover. We start with the lover, but I love to see this. Any Sagittarius loving this reading? I'm already looking this for one musician friend. Like, wow, she is like making her album, and this looks really like being in this power, going through this kind of almost like incubating. Like there is a saying: whatever you give to the woman multiplies it. So somebody gave this woman problem, and the woman multiplied this problem. So it's like it is. Eventually, she made it become like a big like emotional wisdom. It's really multiplied here. Where is my lover here? 95. Lover for Sagittarius. The heart of the beloved, the devoted, pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we taste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectations or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents. Oh wow, this card comes here, is witnessing the world. So lover is in awe of what the world presents, reveling in the glorious details, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offerings. When you hold someone's gaze for several moments, you will feel the lover within you awaken. It is common to seek the lover in another. The true gift is finding the lover in yourself. When light, connection, expansion, devotion, awe, and dark, indulgence, attachment, obsession. And I'm going to give you one more thing. The lover archetype is present everywhere, not just where conventional forms of pleasure and beauty are found. The lover's awe is unconditional. Oh wow, this is the awe moment, and this position of the card was how the shadow have changed you. Maybe taking these feelings not anymore like X-Files and this kind of blocking energy, but like like, oh my god, I feel so much. This is like a candy shop. Welcome to the candy shop. Like, what is the song? Welcome to the candy shop. Something like this. You are in awe of this emotion that you're exploring. I don't know how comfortable you are with this big emotion, but this is totally like awakening. Like I don't know if you had an awakening experience, but this would be that. Shadow made you really like wake up one day like after a headache, after some almost like a hangover experience. It's like oh my god, welcome to a candy shop. Yeah, in some Charlie's Chocolate Factory now, and things are just getting more fun and more cool. It's like, I'm fun and funny. Yes. Yeah, welcome to the candy shop. Okay, this is something like you are finding this kind of joy to love everything, like a little bit like maybe somebody can be very religious, like a hallelujah, but this has been this hallelujah moment in your life after the darkness, like, oh my God, I see the light, I see the stars. Ooh. I want to verify this with this kitty card deck a little bit. Let's see. What is this thing in the wall that you witnessed? What is this thing? Oh, the baking pentacle. What is this? This is more cards in one. Only one. Okay. It's generous energy, like you have something to give. It's actually, abundance is both ways. You give and you get. Busy in the kitchen. I think it's connected to the money making. It's like you are happy how you can be like using your gifts and talents. Show me this little candy shop moment here. What is this? This is totally awakening. Judgment card. This is totally like the angels are blowing the horns and mouths are rising. This is totally awakening. So this has been for you some kind of awakening experience that you have arrived to the next level. You have raised your vibration a little bit more upbeat. I don't know what it was, but it felt really big difference from here to here. Could be also somebody that you are interested, like some love, like some person made you elevated. Blow the horn. Some musician, some fellow musician. Okay, let's leave it there. Now we're gonna read you this advice still. Nurture. Something about to nurture. Maybe you have to be just very nurturing. Sagittarius. Milkweed, the plant here supports self-care and encourages healthy nourishment, and as such helps with weight issues, eating disorders, oral addictions, and digestive issues. And Kyros soprase is a stone of nurturing. Maybe I show you how it's written because it's very difficult. It's a stone of nurturing and bringing energy to the physical body. In our chaotic modern life, it is easy to forget to take care of yourself. Your body and soul exist together. The health of one affects the health of another. When you begin to take better care of your body, including getting enough sleep, your soul also grows stronger. Milkweed attracts butterflies, a symbol of transformation. Care for yourself and watch transformation unfold. An affirmation for Sagittarius. My body and spirit are united and I take care of them both. Fresh air, deep sleep, healthy food, and joyful moments support my body and soul. Nice. Is there now anybody asking questions? Or are you awe of this reading? This was nice indeed, upbeat feelings here. I like it. I have to prepare the next reading. I think I'm getting a little bit late already with the schedule because I don't have any break in the middle. So if nobody's asking question, I prepare fast and I come back soon for the last part, which is Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Indeed, if you let me prepare for that, I come soon, very soon back for the last. You still can ask questions. So I don't see anybody asking questions. Thank you for being here. Thank you for any donations. Also, thank you for liking and commenting. This helps my channel to grow. I'm only 4 years busy with this channel and indeed not doing much marketing. So only people will find slowly my channel. But if you do all those things, it can maybe speed up a little bit more. Okay, thank you and bye.